Hi, my dear students. This is Raju sir, subject of commerce. Okay, right. So already we discussed the three more classes in the previous. Okay, na, about the final accounts of the business concern. Okay, na. So in the three classes we discussed about all the basic information regarding to the final accounts. Okay, na, stages, importance, and performance, and the adjustments also we discussed. Okay, so in this class we discuss about one problem. We discuss about one problem as per Telangana Academy Accountancy textbook. Telangana state government, whatever the academic textbook is there. So in that academic textbook we discuss about one problem. Okay, right. Let's see. Yes, let's come to the practical problems. Okay, I hope all of you understand the problems are to be very simple. If you followed the performance and if you followed the adjustments, the problem is very simple to do. Okay, right. Get ready. Right, let we discuss about one particular practical problem as per academic textbook of Telangana board. Right, let's see. And now I'm going to share you the question number 1. Right, right. This is the question number 1 as per the textbook. Okay, so let's see the question now. Okay, right. From the following trial balance, prepare trading profit and loss account and balance sheet of Satish Traders for the year ending 31st March 2018. Already we discussed in the last classes what is the base of the final accounts. The trial balance only. Yes, the statement is given. The statement is very clear here. This is trial balance. This is trial balance. Okay, debit balances total rupees, credit balances total rupees is given. This is total information. Okay, na? So from this total information we have to identify. Identification is the most important for this particular problem. What is the identification? Is what are the trading account contents, what are the profit and loss account contents, what is the balance sheet contents. As the student has to identify properly. If you identify properly, the problem is to be very simple. Okay, how it is, let's see. Okay, now let's we identify the contents of all these three statements. Okay, right, let's see. Right, okay. Now let's come to the table trial balance. Right, so in this opening stock is the part of trading account. Trading account begins with opening stock only. Cash in and cash at bank, the both are assets. Both are assets. The assets are part of the balance sheet. Purchases, trading account. Wages, trading account. Returns, when the debit side, debit balances returns are there, these returns are to be called as sales returns. The debit returns are called as sales returns. It could be recorded on trading account. It should be minus, deduct from the sales. Okay, carriage inwards, trading account. Carriage outwards, profit and loss account. Investments, it is been asset. Patents, asset. Salaries, profit and loss account. Legal expenses, profit and loss account. Insurance is also the indirect expenses, part of profit and loss account. Drawings, so drawings to be deduct from the capital on the liability side. Okay, liability side minus from capital. Liability side minus from capital, deduct from capital. Debtors, asset. Discount has been lost, so it has been recorded in profit and loss account. Printing and stationery, it is also profit and loss account. Machinery, asset. So we decided on the debit side very clearly. Trading account, profit and loss account, and the balance sheet information. We decided on the debit side of the trial balance. Now credit balances. Sales, it is the trading account. Income, so we have to record in the trading account. Returns, these returns, when the returns on the credit side of the trial balance, these returns are to be called as purchase returns. Purchase returns. Purchase returns are minus from the deduct from the purchases. Capital, liability, creditors, liability, discount is the profit to be recorded in profit and loss account. So dear students, we decided which is in trading account, which is to be recorded in profit and loss account, which is to be recorded in balance sheet. We decided successfully. After we decided, then we have to consider the adjustments. Yes, in the last classes we discussed about the adjustments. Every adjustment, the effect it will be dual in the final accounts. The every adjustment will be affected dual times in the final accounts. Okay, now. So what are the adjustments? Let's see. Okay, the adjustments are right. So 5 adjustments are given. So we discussed in the last classes as per the 2021 and 21-22 pandemic syllabus. Only we have 6 adjustments only important. So in this problem have given 5 adjustments. Okay, first one, closing stock. Second one, outstanding stationery. Third one, depreciation on machinery. Fourth one, bad debts. Fifth one, prepaid wages. Okay, then 5 adjustments are given. In this, stationery have the adjustment. So which content have the adjustment, which content and which information have the adjustment. So on that content, just you give, put some mark, suppose star mark. So I put star mark on printing and stationery. The star mark indicating is what? This printing and machinery, the printing and stationery have adjustment. Okay, depreciation on machinery. Yes, put some mark on machinery, which means machinery has adjustment. Bad debts regarding to the debtors, put some mark on the debtors. Prepaid wages, so give the mark to wages. Yes, give the mark to the, put on the mark on wages. Right. So we have to put like this. Okay, now. So after you given some the marks which indicating yes the particular content has adjustment. Okay, good. So we have seen the question now. Yes, students, let's move to the solution now. This is the first problem now. Yes, be ready. Let's see the solution. Yes. Okay. So in this problem, I am going to prepare all the accounts, so 3 statements separately. Trading account, the account is separate. Profit and loss account is the separate, and balance sheet is the separate. Okay, let's see. Right. So let's do the solution of the first one. Okay, now first solution problem number 1. So let's see. Trading account of Satish Traders for the year ending 31st March 2018. 31st March 2018. Right, let's see. So this is the pro forma. Yes, debit, credit. Yes, so this is the pro forma of the trading account. Particulars, rupees, total rupees, particulars, rupees, total rupees. S, this is the pro forma of the trading account, right? In this trading account, every trading account begins with, in every problem, not only this problem, in every problem the trading account started with opening stock. 2, opening stock. S, the value of the opening stock 1000. The value of the opening stock 1000. After the opening stock, we should write purchases. Purchases, amount of purchases 11,000, first column, because of return outwards. Purchase returns are there. So purchase returns we should deduct from this purchases minus return outwards. Returns or return outwards. Return outwards means purchase returns. It has been 800. So 11,000 minus 800, 10,200. This is the 2 points are common for every problem. As when you are going to start the 20 marks problem, and when you are going to prepare the trading account first, the debit side, opening stock is the first one, and the purchases is the second one. If any returns are there, we should deduct from the purchases. Next, the direct expenses, wages. Yes, wages. The amount of wages here 3,000. 3,000. Actually, wages has adjustment. What is the adjustment in the problem? Prepaid wages. So prepaid wages means wages paid in advance, means next year wages also paid in current year. So that's why, so we should deduct from the wages minus prepaid wages. Prepaid wages. What is the value of the prepaid wages? 500 rupees. The amount of prepaid wages 500. 3,000 minus 500, 2,500. Next, any 2, carriage inwards. To carriage inwards, right? Carriage inwards is also direct expenses. Okay, it should be in the trading account. The amount of carriage inwards 1,000. Finish. All the direct expenses we recorded. All the direct expenses we recorded on the debit side. Trading account credit side only we have to write 2 contents only in every problem. So credit side of the trading account, buy, sales. Sales, the sales amount is 20,000. From this minus deduct sales returns. Return inwards also we could say. Sales returns are return inwards. The returns which is on debit side in the question. What is the sales returns? 1,000. 20,000 minus 1,000, 19,000. And the last one more, the content we have to write in the trading account by closing stock. Yes, closing stock, which is in the adjustment. Closing stock means you know that already. So what is the meaning of closing stock? The stock which is to be unsold, unsold at the end of the accounting year, that is to be called as closing stock. So closing stock is calculated at the end of the year now. That's why it has been recorded as an adjustment in the account books. So in the adjustment, the closing stock 2,100. Finish. First stage of the final accounts is finished. Trading account is finished. Right, let's find out the answer of the trading account. And to total the both sides in the rough. Okay, na? Total the both sides, debit side total and credit side total in the rough. Let's see. First, we are totaling the credit side. 19,000 plus 2,100, 21,100 is the total amount of credit. Yes, let me total the debit side now. 1,000, 10,200, 2,500, 1,000, 11, 13, 14,700. Right. 14,700 is the total amount of debit. So here the total amount of credit is more than total amount of debit. S means the profits and incomes are there more than the profits and incomes are more than expenses, expenses and losses. That's why. What is the difference between these both sides? 0, 0, 4, 6. 6,400. So this is to be called as 2 gross profit. Gross profit. Balancing figure 6,400. Right. After the difference has written on the debit side, then the both side totals become equal. 21,100, 21,100. This gross profit transfer to P and L account means profit and loss account. Whatever the result of the trading account, it has been transferring to profit and loss account. Yes, we successfully completed the first stage. Yes, students, yes, let's move to the second stage of the final accounts. Let's see, this is the profit and loss account. Let's see, profit and loss account. Profit and loss account of Satish Traders. Heading again. Profit and loss account of Satish Traders. Satish Traders for the year ending or for the year ended 31st March 2018. Same pro forma which we drawn for trading account, the same pro forma has to follow to the profit and loss account also. Let's see. Right. Yes, we can do trading and profit and loss account in one particular pro forma. But I am explaining on the screen. It is no sufficient place to explain these two statements in one table. That's why I am explaining to you the trading account and profit and loss account in the separate tables. Okay, students, you can do this two accounts in one pro forma also properly. I will explain in that pro forma in that way also few problems in the next classes. Okay, for easy to understand what is the trading, what is the profit and loss account. If I explain it separately, you get some idea. Okay, after then when you get complete idea regarding to these problems, I explain definitely the two accounts in one particular profile. Okay, good. As come down to the profit and loss account now, same particulars, amount, total amount, particulars, amount, total amount. Right. Let's see. So profit and loss account begins with gross profit or gross loss which we brought from trading account. Just before we prepared the trading account got the gross profit of 6,400. Then it has been credit side by gross profit 6,400 which we brought from trading account. Okay, good. Means when the gross profit is written on the credit side means profit and loss account begin. Now in this profit and loss account, yes, we have to write all the indirect expenses of the business. Let's see what are the indirect expenses. To carriage outwards. Yes, let's check out. Already we marked in the trial balance. Okay, now what are the trading account contents? What are the profit and loss account contents? What are the balance sheet content? Already we marked. So carriage outward is the 500. Next to salaries. Yes, to salaries 1,300. Next, 2 legal expenses. 2 legal expenses 600. This is all our profit and loss account content. 2 insurance. 2 insurance 800. Next, to discount allowed. Only discount is given, so we can write discount allowed also. Loss debit 750. Next, to printing and stationery. To printing and stationery, which has adjustment. Outstanding stationery bill. Outstanding stationery. So already we discussed about the adjustment. If any outstanding expenses are there, we should add to the expenses. And the second time it has been showing on the liability side of the balance sheet. So printing and stationery, the amount which is given in the trial balance 1400. Add, this is adjustment now. Add outstanding stationery bill. Outstanding stationery bill 600. 1400 plus 600 amount 2000. Yes. Now let's come down to the adjustments. Okay, the first adjustment is what here? Closing stock. Already we have taken in the trading account credit side, already one time is over. The second time it will be reflecting balance sheet. Outstanding stationery, already added the stationery to the printing and stationery right now. And depreciation on machinery and bad debts, both are there. So first, 2 bad debts. Bad debts is the loss. 2 bad debts. Loss has been debit. The amount of bad debts 500. Next, depreciation. We discussed about the adjustment of depreciation. Okay, na? So that one is also we have to write 2 times. First, it has been lost. That's why it is to be recorded on debit side of profit and loss account. It is to depreciation on machinery. Right. The value of the machinery here 6,000. 6,000 into on the 6,000 10% depreciation 10 by 100. So here 0 to 0 cancel, 10 to 10 cancel. So remaining is the 600. Okay, if you actually calculated the 6,000 into 10 by 100, it is equal to 600. Right. Debit side, all the indirect expenses and losses are be recorded. Credit side, if any incomes or profits are there, we should write. By discount, only one is there. By discount received. By discount received 800. Yes. Dear students, profit and loss account also over. So if you compare these 2 statements, you can get some idea what is the trading account, what is the profit and loss account. The content is completely different. Okay, the expenses are completely different. Okay, right. Let's see. Let's total the both sides again into the rough. Credit side total 8,200. Sorry students, 7,200. 6,400 plus 800, 7,200 is the total amount of credit. Now let's move to the debit side. Total all the debit side amounts 500, 13, 1,800. 1,800 plus 6, 24, 24 plus 8, 32, 32, 100 plus 700, 39, 59, 64, 70, 50. 7050, 7,050 is the total amount of debit, which means the total amount of credit is more than total amount of debit. Means the profits are more than expenses and losses. What is the difference? 051, 150. The 150 is called as net profit. So debit side is the lesser sign. Na? So debit side to net profit balancing figure 150. Now the both side totals are 7,200, 7,200. This net profit transfer to capital account. Transfer to capital account. Okay, dear students, the second stage, the profit and loss account, is also over. Okay, let's we move to the final statement, balance sheet. Let's see. Balance sheet of, okay, Satish Traders. Satish Traders for the year ended. For the year ended 31st March 2018. Already we discussed in the last classes, trading account, profit and loss account, the both are account, but balance sheet is not an account, it is the statement. That's why it doesn't carry any the debits and credits. Okay, students, it should not mention any debit and credits, the both sides of the balance sheet here. Okay, if you mention it, that is to be, it is the blunder mistake. So don't mention any debit and credits, the both sides of balance sheet, don't mention, because of this is the statement, not an account. Okay, good guys, let's see. Liabilities, rupees, total rupees. Assets, rupees, total rupees. Let's see the guys, this is the statement of pro forma of the balance sheet. Okay, right, let's prepare the balance sheet now. The first liability of the business, capital. Yes, this is the first liability, because of capital means know that the amount which is given by the owner for starting the business, it is to be called as the capital. The amount of capital contributed by the owner for starting or running the business has been 40,000. And add net profit, we got net profit of 150. Then total amount of capital 40,150. From this minus drawings, means the personal uses of the owner from the business. How much drawn by the owner from the business? It has been 1,000. 40,150 minus 1,000, 39,150. Some other liabilities, creditors is only the one liability which is in the trial balance, 4,250. Yes, inside the liabilities we recorded, inside which is inside in the trial balance, the liabilities creditors is over. And one more, actually we have to write the adjustment outstanding stationery bill. We already discussed in the topic of adjustment, any outstanding expenses are there, add to the expenses, and we should actually record on the liability side of balance sheet. Outstanding stationery bill 600. Finish, liabilities are finished. Come down to the assets. The first asset is, actually we follow the equation. First, machinery is the fixed asset. Machinery value 6,000. From this minus depreciation 600. 7,000, sorry 5,400. 5,400. Right, next asset is been, okay, patents, it is the intangible asset. Okay, 7,000. Next, closing stock which is in adjustment 2,100. Debitors is also the asset, 12,000. For this, debitors have the adjustment of bad debts 500. 12,000 minus 500, 11,500. Next, cash in hand. Sorry, investments also there. Investments is also asset. Investments 10,000. Cash in hand, cash at bank. Okay, the both are to be assets. Cash in hand 6,000. Cash at bank 1,500. 1,500 cash at bank. And the last, the asset which is in adjustment, prepaid wages. Prepaid wages. Yes, prepaid wages 500 rupees. Okay, all the assets are over. Okay, let's we total the both sides of the trial balance, sorry, both sides of the balance sheet now. Let's we total the both sides of the balance sheet. Let's see. It should be equal. When the liabilities and assets totals are to be equal, the problem whatever you made, that is the correct. Okay, let's see. 44,000, the total amount of liabilities. Assets 12, 14, 25, 35, 41, 42, 43, yes, 44,000. Right, my dear students, the balance sheet total is equal, means tallied. Liabilities and assets are to be both are equal, which means whatever you did, whatever you made, the problem is been correct. Okay, trading account, profit and loss account, balance sheet. Let's see, I am showing again. This is the trading account, profit and loss account, balance sheet. So if you prepare these three statements properly in your examination, you will definitely get 20 out of 20. Okay guys, I hope you understand this problem. Do practice once or twice this problem. Okay, now in the next class we discuss about one more problem. Okay, now until then, take care, stay safe, bye. Meet you in the next class.